So I made my first $10,000 at the age of 19 and built my first 5-figure business. In this video, I will give you 3 ways you can do the same thing. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm your average 21-year-old college student that's just sharing the things that he learned in life. Make sure that you leave a like and make sure that you subscribe for more videos. So we're just gonna dive straight into it. Number 1, you wanna find a high lucrative side hustle. For me, it was photography. I built my brand in the span of 6 months and it brought in a lot of revenue, but it's a lot of side hustles you can use. Instacart, DoorDash, barbering, tattooing, what else you can do? Reselling, consulting. It's so many side hustles you can do to make money. But a lot of people are scared to get their hands dirty. And a lot of people want to start from the top, but you have to start from the bottom. Everything can lead to 6 figures if you stick with it long enough. Regardless if you start off as a busboy, you can end up owning a restaurant. You never know how far you can go. You have to just stick to it. So you want to find a side hustle that can bring in quick cash. For me, again, I had a photography company and I worked a 9 to 5. So I used my business money to fund my lifestyle. And of course, I was living below my means. While I was doing that, all my checks from my job was constantly adding up. So I had another $1,000 coming a month, another $1,000, and I had my business money come in. So I was bringing an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And with the money I was also making for my business, I would invest it back into the business so I could make more money, getting better lenses, ads, creating promo videos, whatever could push my brand out more to make more money. I was putting the money towards that while still investing into other things on the side. So whatever you're interested in or you feel like starting, start now, regardless if you believe people don't want the service or not. Because in the beginning of my journey, I didn't believe people wanted to take photos until people actually wanted to take photos. Marriage proposals, prom, nightlife flicks. People honestly wanted the service. So regardless of what you feel like doing, a tutor, people need the service. Start now, get the fires out the way, master it, and scale and brand your business. And I promise you, you will see making money is easier than people complicate it to be. It's way easier to make money than wait for money. So don't overcomplicate it and don't overthink. Just dive in and start. Okay, number 2, you want to track your finances. This is something I felt to do in the beginning of my journey. I didn't start tracking my finances until like the end of the year. So I made well over $10,000 after doing my own calculations. But you want to track your finances. Not only will this give you more structure, but this will allow you to know when you're having a negative and a positive cash flow. And for y'all that don't know, a positive cash flow is when you're spending less than what you're making. And a negative cash flow is when you're spending more than what you're making. So you want to make sure you're constantly having a positive cash flow so you can bring in more income and you can be having more money in your pocket. You don't want to be a consumer because then you'll be broke. Then what's the point of having a business if your business isn't bringing in money? Then you have a failed business. And you can always learn from a failed business once you start your next one, but you want to avoid all that by doing the simple stuff I'm going to tell you. So track your finances, track every dollar, track the dollars that you spend on your equipment, because later on in life that can go on your taxes so you can get more money back when you file your taxes, and it'll just give you more structure. And then you create a system. How much money you're bringing in this month, how much money you spent this month. If you made more money than you spent, you're doing good in life. How much money did I spend on equipment? How much money did that equipment make me? So you want to just track everything, because then you'll have a more profitable business, because you'll be able to see where most of your money is going, what clients actually book the most, and what seasons you make the most money in, and you'll be prepared. And number 3, you want to build leverage early on. So you want to start building your trust with the banks, institutions early. Open up a business account. And if you don't know how to do that, you have to make an LLC with your business name. Preferably don't use your business name. You don't want to limit yourself to one business venture. You want to have a name that can be diverse. And you want to open up a business account with anyone, Chase, Navy Federal, Bank of America, you name it, whatever bank you can do it for. And you want to get a credit card. You want to build that trust. So these people are going to lend you the most money. And business loans are basically free money. But before you be like, free money, let me explain. Let me give you a quick analysis. Let's say I get a $10,000 business loan, right? And I put all that money towards my business to build a better system, to get better production, to better my product, and to do whatever it needs to do to be better than what it was. Because a business loan will definitely take your business from 1 star to a 5-star immediately. So let's say I do that, and then I have a cash flow. So I'm making a lot of money after I just invest into the brand, and I'm able to pay off the loan. So if the money from the business is paying off the loan and you haven't came out of pocket, the business essentially paid for itself, and you can just rinse and repeat And this is very important when it comes to business, because where you start will not be where you finish. Like if you're a fitness trainer right now, you may get into real estate in the future. Or if you're in real estate right now, you may go into a fitness trainer. You never know what business you may actually go into. So having that leverage to get money whenever you need it is very important, because then you'll be able to instantly fund your business. But the thing is, you have to make sure your business is actually profitable. If it's not profitable, then you have to pay that loan back. With inflation and high RPR rates, you may end up paying more than you really want to. But still though, you want to build that leverage. You want to build your business credit and your personal credit. And also, if you guys want a video on how to build credit, I have a 763 credit score. I can also make a video on that. Just leave a comment below and I will do it. But these are the 3 things that helped me build a 5-figure business. And I'm sure I made well over 10,000, because I only calculated 2 months is when I made the 10,000. So I made 10,000 in 2 months, and I made at least 20 to 15,000 in 4 months. It's not rocket science. It's very simple. Pour into your brand and it will pour into you. If you guys find the video helpful, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe. And also leave a comment down below on what video y'all want to see next.